What's going on, guys? We're here and I'm gonna make you guys breakfast. So I posted recently that I'm eating like 5,000 calories a day. This is my breakfast. A lot of my meals are this big, but this is like to give you an idea of what one meal looks like. So we're gonna start with cream of rice. Got 100 grams of cream of rice, and it's cream of brown rice. I feel like it digests a little bit slower than the cream of white rice. It's not for fat or any reason like that. It's just it digests a little bit slower, so it's better for me. Because I seem to go hypo when I eat like a really, really fine starch. It goes through me too fast. I feel like I get hypo, so with the cream of brown rice. Just throw some water, throw it in the microwave. 5 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm gonna get my eggs and egg whites underway. So a little bit of ham. Get my sweetener ready for my cream of rice. I know it's a lot of sweetener. It's like four packets, but I like my shit to taste good. So anyway, I usually have eight egg whites every morning. So I took 8 out of here yesterday. So there's 8 more egg whites in here. So we're gonna put that in. So 8 egg whites. Then we're gonna go with 3 whole eggs. Try and go with like an organic egg or omega-3 eggs or something like that. I try not to go with just a regular processed egg. I try and get something a little healthier. So these are from Costco. It's the organic eggs. And these ones are the omega eggs. Now, I learned something that you guys are gonna think makes me like a fat guy, but I don't really care because it's the off season and I want my shit to taste good. So one of the things I do now to make, and I got this from Mr. Gordon Ramsay. So one of the things I do to make my eggs taste better, throw a teaspoon of butter in while they're cooking. And then I just scramble them. And it really gives them like a nicer texture, nicer taste. They're not as dry as normal. Obviously if I was dieting I wouldn't do that. But because I'm in the off season I don't mind the extra calories. Throw a little butter in there, makes everything taste a little better. Now while that's cooking, I'm going to add some carbs because that cream of rice is not enough. So I'm going to do 2 slices of Ezekiel toast. That'll be an additional 30 grams of carbs plus Ezekiel bread is a complete protein, so another I think 5 grams of protein in each slice. So I have about 50 grams here and another 5 or 10 there, so that's 60. So I have about 60 grams of protein for breakfast. I have about 80 grams of carbs in the cream of rice and 30 in the Ezekiel toast, so about 110 to 120 because I'm probably going to throw some jam on the toast as well. So all said and done, I'm probably going to end up with like 130 to 140 grams of carbs for breakfast. And then fat-wise, we have about 15 grams because you have 5 grams in each of the eggs. So about 15 grams of fat. the eggs, and that's kind of enough because I'm doing so many carbs that I don't want more than 15 grams. Then we also have obviously the fat from the butter. So let's say we have 25 grams of fat for breakfast. And so that's done. I'm just gonna throw some salt on. Finished. And then one of my favorite things with my eggs is some cherry tomatoes. So this is obviously gonna increase my carb count again. So some cherry tomatoes. Then I'm also gonna have a grapefruit with my breakfast. So, and that's not for like cholesterol reasons or like any bullshit superfood reasons. It's because I like the taste of grapefruit and I like to have a little bit of fruit with some of my meals. I have a sweet tooth, so I noticed in the off season, so I don't get fat as hell, a little bit of fruit can curb my sweet tooth, so I'm not eating fucking chocolate and shit like that. So fruit goes a long way. So that'll also increase my carb count. So shit, I could be at like 150 to 170 grams of carbs by the time all is said and done. Okay, so cream of rice. So it looks soupy, right? But the water's so hot, it's going to continue to cook, and this will firm up like as it cools down. So that's good enough for me. Throw in my Splenda. I know you guys are all gonna give me shit in the comment section. I'm pretty positive, but I don't really care. My shit's gotta taste good. So, and then I go a little bit of cinnamon. And to make it taste even better, some frozen berries. So we're going another 10 grams of carbs there, 5 grams of carbs there. So like I said, the carbs aren't bothering me. I want to have as many carbs as I can for breakfast. Not really counting. Trying to get around 130 to 150. I think I've surpassed that, but it's okay with me because, like I said, it's the off season. So I have a base number in mind that I always want, and then if I go over that, it's okay as long as it doesn't affect my appetite for my next meal. It's not about, you can eat as much as you want, right? But if you pound a ton of food in one meal and then it messes with your appetite and you can't eat the next meal 2 or 3 hours later, then you ate too much. This amount of food for me will not mess up my appetite for the next 2-hour window. Okay, toast with a little bit of jam. It's not like organic jam or any shit like that. It's just regular raspberry jam, just to give it a little bit of taste to the toast. Not really like trying to use this to get extra carb numbers or anything like that. I want to have the toast, and I can't get the toast down without a little bit of flavor. So throw a little bit of jam on there. Alright, so that's breakfast. Pretty simple. Took me 10 minutes to make. Cream of rice, eggs and egg whites, toast are the base. And then obviously we have the extra calories that are going to make things taste good. So we have the extra frozen berries, we have the extra cherry tomatoes, we have the extra jam, and then I polish it all off with a grapefruit. So that's how you get big. Listen, if you guys want to grow, it's meals like this that are going to help you grow. You can't be eating like a bird and then message me and tell me you haven't gained any weight. This is how you gain weight. All right, guys. So until next time, keep an eye on the YouTube channel, subscribe. Thank you all for the support, and keep an eye out for new podcasts coming up.